On Sunday, July 28th, we took a plane from Orlando to New York City.
Then we went to our hotel in the Hyatt-centric Times Square. We did not jump on the beds there.
No way, you wouldn't do that.
And we had a nice view of the city.
Sunday night, we had dinner at Whole Foods and took the subway across the bridge to Hunters Point, where we had a silent disco. It was super fun.
There were 3 DJs, and you got headphones that allowed you to switch between the different DJs. We had a lot of fun dancing as the sun went down.
Yeah, I really enjoyed dancing with you guys.
Monday, we took the subway to the Flatiron District, and after grabbing some lunch from Made Nice, we went to the Museum of Mathematics. They had 3D art installations, cars on infinite upside-down racetracks that you can drive.
They also have square wheels on bikes, and they were really fun.
There was also interactive exhibits where you had to use teamwork to solve puzzles. You also got to stretch out your arms and become a tree, and roll around in these fun chairs.
Oh, they look
They were
like dreidels.
sort of like dreidels, but it moved like just around, it didn't like spin.
Yeah.
We went to the play called What the Constitution Means to Me. It was our first play of the trip. Just gonna say that.
Tuesday morning, Alana dressed up as a hippie, and we went over to Spicegate.
Where we learned about spying and created our own spy profiles. We learned about the Enigma machine in the World War II. We practiced our surveillance skills and played a game where you had to push buttons while avoiding the lasers.
For lunch, we went to the Radiance Tea House before heading over to the Museum of Illusions, where we took some great pictures of a big Alana and a small me.
Small you?
Yeah, and we got a nice picture of us in a red, blue, and yellow room and served up Alana's head on a plate. We then went to eat some Big A ice cream for dessert before heading back to the room.
And tonight we get to see the musical called Be More Chill. Wednesday morning we went over to Gulliver's Gate, which was filled with miniature displays of cities, starting with a working airport, where the planes taxied, took off, and landed.
We saw China and the Forbidden City, the Taj Mahal in India, London in England, and even Italy. It was cool to see all of the miniature figures.
We then went to see part 1 and part 2 of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. The theater was decked out in Harry Potter style, and the play, even though it was 5 hours long, went by really quickly.
Thursday we went on the ride for a second time, where we jumped on a bus to learn more about Manhattan while running into performers on the street.
Then we went down to the Intrepid, an aircraft carrier they transformed into an air, sea, and space museum. There were a lot of fun exhibits right there. At Intrepid, there were 2 simulators where you simulated like a flight of a fighter jet.
Eventually we got to the top deck where they had many planes on display. And then we walked through the tower of the aircraft carrier. They even had the shuttle prototype on display called the Enterprise.
Then we went to go see Moulin Rouge. They completely redid the theater to make it look like Moulin Rouge.
The show was full of popular songs that we already knew. It was delightful. Friday, we split up to have some one-on-one time.
Me and him went on a 7-mile bike ride around Central Park.
We stopped at a few points in our bike ride to check out the view around Central Park. It was a wonderful ride, and the weather was perfect.
We then went to Sony Square where we played with an electronic dog, some PlayStation games.
And Mom and I went to go get our nails done. After that, we went to dinner and went to go see Beetlejuice.
Joining us was my second cousin Nancy and her daughter Jenny and friend Kayla. Saturday, which is today, we went and saw To Kill a Mockingbird with Jeff Daniels, which had a script written by Aaron Sorkin. And finally tonight, we're going to see Wicked before flying home tomorrow.
We learned about the enigma.
Take 2.
We learned about the enigma. We learned about the enigma. We learned about the enigma.
What?
Enigma.
It's getting worse.
Enigma.